Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court, and it's Joseph in at the point. And for Boston, the two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Banchero. The shot no good. Great D that time from Porzingis. White for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Down low, and stolen by Banchero. Wagner, the pass to Joseph. Misses in close. The Celtics on offense. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, that's an easy throwdown for him. The rim might as well be 8 feet tall when you're as long as he is.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Tatum, and the layup falls.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Orlando again missing. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. White, the pass to Brown. The leaner. That one's wide left.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leaner?
Here's Joseph. He's covered by Holiday. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Drew Holiday.
You can just see it in Corey Joseph. He loves to hoop. I mean, he's a talented offensive player who also gets after it on defense.
No good on the second free throw. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Tatum, and they pick up 2.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots, despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Here's Joseph. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Fires the 3. Orlando again missing. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 6-point lead. A shot from the mid-range. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Here's Joseph. He's covered by Holiday. Joseph passes to Caldwell Pope. Tatum against Banchero. Shoots over Tatum. And Banchero gets it to go.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Tatum against Banchero. Outside Holiday. Pass to White. Porzingis with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And he makes it. White's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Joseph. Caldwell Pope for 3. Tatum pulls it in. White on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Porzingis for 3. Sinks it from distance. He has 7.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Banchero, hounded by Tatum. Back to Caldwell Pope. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And it's Tatum missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The drive by Holiday. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Wagner following the bucket by the Celtics. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Craig comes in for White. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Tatum driving inside. Missed inside.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Releases. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Five ticks left to play in the first. Horford for 3. He got it up. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Celtics. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Magic trail by 14. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Horford. It's rebounded by Batase. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Anthony outside. Releases from 15. That one goes in. Anthony's got his second basket.
Nice, smooth jump shot from Anthony. I like him in that medium range area.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's De Silva, defended by Craig. De Silva, no good. Celtics lead by 14. Horford, left side. It's rebounded by Batase. The Magic have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Anthony misses. Boston's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Hauser passes to Tatum. Drops in the layup for 2. Tatum's got 13 now.
Tatum clearly putting on the show in this one, doing it all.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's Pritchard. Misses the 3. Magic trail by 14. Right wing. Here's Black going inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Black's got 4 points this quarter. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. The kick out to Banchero. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
To the middle. Here's Horford. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Banchero.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Some changes for Boston. Cornette comes in for Horford, and Kristaps Porzingis is subbed in for Jason Tatum. And the Magic making a change here as well. Batase's checked in. Carter, the pass to Joseph. To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Holiday from long range drops in the 3. Holiday's got 6 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Pass to Joseph. Got a piece of it.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And the second free throw is good. Celtics lead by 11. Brown inside, defended by Wagner. For 3, Porzingis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. He's got 10.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Porzingis in the post. Carter's there. Oh, nice D from Carter. Magic trail by 12. .105 left in the first half. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 5 from behind the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Brown. Brown down. Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
There's 38 seconds left in the half. Joseph passes to Batadze. Here's Joseph. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Nice job grinding through and earning the whistle. Caldwell Pope felt it coming and just pushed through it.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Holiday. Defense right on him. And here's Brown for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And another miss by Orlando. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, Allie's ready to go. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Corey Joseph out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. Porzingis with it. Wagner picks him up, and here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by Joseph. Magic trail by 12. Pass to Wagner. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Here's the pick from the top of the key, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, you know, when you give Caldwell Pope any daylight to get his shot off, he's knocking it down. He's a gifted shooter.
Outside White. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Carter finds Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell-Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Tatum against Banchero. Pass to Carter. Hey, from beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Carter's got 6 points.
You know, when Carter Jr. is hitting this, it opens up everything else. Love seeing him get going from that.
Got it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Back to Wagner. And here's Caldwell Pope. There's the three. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside Tatum. Brown passes to Porzingis. Now here's Tatum. Tatum barreling in. And Carter with the block.
An aggressive defender, Carter Jr. also excels at using those physical advantages he has to turn shots back.
Oh, it's stolen away. And the Magic pushing it up now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. And Caro outside. Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. The three is up. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Celtics lead by 16. Pass to Tatum. For three. The rebound by Carter. Orlando is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Now White. Pass to Tatum. And he lays it up and in. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Carter, a screen on White. Carter with it. Ooh, poked away. Lets it go. Joseph can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Pass to Carter. Oh, from deep. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds in the game. Porzingis passes to Brown. Here's White. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Banchero.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
And Boston with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Joseph. Here's Brown. Here's Hauser. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And Brown is quite unselfish as a player, always willing to get the ball to the open teammate.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Wagner outside. Here's Bataze. Counted from distance. Bataze's got his first 3 points of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Anthony up top. Over White. Anthony misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pritchard. It's rebounded by Bataze. Bataze's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anthony, the pass to Black. Anthony outside. Misses from close range. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Boston leading by 20. The shot. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Launches it. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Anthony outside. Banchero outside. All alone. And the jumper is good.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Puts up a 3. Pritchard gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 21.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. To the inside. Pass to Tatum. This one for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 5 rebounds in the game. Good as the jump shot falls. Celtics lead by 19. Here's Pritchard. No good on the 3. The Magic have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And Anthony slams it in.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. Joseph is checked in for Orlando. And that one misses. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Hits the trifecta. Pritchard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
The 3. Orlando with the rebound. Anthony left side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Boston leading by 16. Three-pointer, Holiday. He buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Banchero surveys. Bogner outside. Back to Banchero. He shoots. And that one's on target from the wing.
Assisted.
Banchero's got 6 here in the quarter.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
The 3, Porzingis. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, here's Carter, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
At 6'10" and 270 lbs, Carter Jr. is 2 handfuls inside, which is why defenders often foul him.
Joseph is checked in for Anthony. Boston leading by 15. Outside, Brown. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Bogner outside. Back to Banchero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. He's got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
He simply turned the inside into his personal workshop, getting bucket after bucket with aggressive interior offense. So you know what? When that's the case, just keep feeding him, and that's what his teammates did.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
White can't hit. Magic trail by 15. Brown with the steal.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Jason Tatum.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
White, good.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
Here's Banchero. And the layup is good off the glass. The Celtics shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Three-pointer, Holiday. No luck on that one. Now Caldwell Pope. Pass to Joseph. 35 seconds left in the game. Now here's Banchero. He's guarded by White. Banchero no good. So it's Boston now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the jam by Brown.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Joseph. Pass to Caldwell Pope. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Drew, this team is winning games. What's coming together for this group right now?
Honestly, I think it's a feel. I think it's the comfortability with each other. I think it's the chemistry on the court. And from there, you know, as chemistry builds, you build confidence. And, man, it's fun to play, you know.
I do. I hope it continues to build. It's been fun to watch. Thanks, Drew.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.